What's up, people? So in this video what I'm going to be doing basically is just going over the market for the rest of the week. So Monday, I was supposed to do this on Sunday. I did already have it done on Sunday, but didn't record it, so I've refreshed it since you had dead Monday. Nothing really moved, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reset all my charts and just go through basically how I analyze the charts for the week oncoming. Okay, so at the moment we're on Great British Pound US dollar, so it's GBP USD right now. So usually I'll go from top down analysis, which is just a standard way of analyzing the charts. What I like to do is obviously use the weekly time frame to see where we are actually at the moment. So I can see obviously we're creating higher highs and lower highs as well, just based off of this. Okay, so that clearly suggests that we're in an uptrend at the moment. We have managed to break this level here of resistance, so that's not too bad for itself. We're looking for either someone to come down to test this level that was resistance, now broke, to see if we can create support here, where else? Around here as well, around here, around here, and here. It's also seen as support, so it could potentially come back down either to this level or come back down to here. So we're looking for something like this. Kind of marked it off as a golden zone, which if price does come back down there on a weekly time frame, it's looking for it to either shoot its way back up. So we're looking for either to test this, come down, test this zone right here, pull the right finger up, test this zone, either make its way back up, or either break the zone, then retest and make its way back down again. Would be a nice head and shoulders. If it does break, retest, come back down, retest again and drop. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, depends. So right now on GBP USD is kind of just waiting on the weekly time frame. Same thing with the daily. We have just broken structure here, as you can see, to the downside, so we're bearish on the daily, bullish on the weekly. So what I usually do is just put some text here. For example, weekly down. Sorry, weekly was up. Daily we're down in a minute. So the weekly we're up, daily we're down, since we've just broken this level just here. So usually I don't like taking counter trends or trends against trade, sorry, against the trend. At the minute we're obviously trending up on the weekly time frame. On the daily we're trending down, so we could potentially get in on a counter trend to the downside to this level here of interest. Try to make it a bit smaller, depending on how it reacts off of this as well. The reason I wouldn't take it is because I could take a sell here if it does come back up and retest something like this, comes back down, retest this level here. We could take a sell here. Obviously if we take a sell here and put our stop loss, I don't know, somewhere around there, and test out, look for a TP at the zone here, it could then very easily just bounce off this level here and continue its way back up again. So you gotta watch out for that. So that's why I don't really like taking counter trends, counter trade trends. But in terms of the market, obviously we're just waiting for it to come back down either to test this zone. We could potentially look to get in on a sell, which is something I'll just mark out just for future reference. If in future we have something like this position again, we might be something that we can get in with low risk and potentially obviously capitalize from it. But like I said, on this time frame at the moment, we're still yet to touch this level of resistance that can now potentially turn into support. We did obviously get a nice little rejection here on a 4-hourly time frame off of this zone here, as you can see. So it could potentially, you could potentially see it come down and touch this level, but you just have to be careful because you don't know at the end of the day whether or not it's going to touch off this level of resistance and make its way back up. But it is looking like a pretty decent sell, to be fair, off the daily, the 4-hourly, since we did just break structure again on the 4-hourly to the downside, and the hourly as well, pretty much the same thing. So we could be looking for something like that. Once we do hit this level, probably look for something to retest and come all the way back up again, and on nice buys after, something like that. Obviously we would have that TP a lot higher, depending on if you want to swing trade it or day trade. Like I said, we'll have to see how this trade plays out tomorrow, but for now obviously we're in a downtrend. Weekly up, we have the daily down, 4 hour would also be down, And you have the 1 hour down as well. So do something like that. Just going over just the last, obviously, little bit of the market, just to see if we can get some sort of structure to see where we would most likely be looking to go with price. At the moment, that does look good for a sell down here and potentially a buy from here. Obviously, the buy is looking a bit more. The buy is standing out for us a lot more due to the fact that we are on an uptrend on a weekly time frame. So yeah, that's it really for GBP USD for now. So obviously then we'll just go over GJ, British Pound, Japanese Yen, hop into the weekly time frame. As you can see, we was in an uptrend, we are now in a close to hitting the downtrend, depending on where we are here. As you can see, it was creating higher highs. It did break structure down here, but we did end up creating another higher high again. Higher high. Class has a lower high. Lower high went up, and then we just broken structure again. So we could look to retest this, retest anywhere up here, depending. Weekly time frame kind of already did retest this level just here, and have another break. So what we're really looking for is something for a push down. There's nothing really on this for the weekly that we're looking to get into. On the daily, kind of in the same zone here. What preferably I would like is a break of this level here. If you get something like breakdown underneath, then a retest, then for it to continue to the downside, that might be something a little bit more interesting rather than what's going on at the moment. So to be fair, I'll probably stay away from GJ. It's not really giving me anything that I'm interested in as of now. It does look like it's on a downtrend, but like I say, it could just keep going up off of anything. So what I'm going to do is just wait and see what happens. See if there's anything off of these zones here. Did get a nice push down, but we're looking for, we need some sort of break around here. It could retest some around here, but it could just keep going up. This is a little bit of an uncertain market for GJ at the moment, especially with the weekly time frame being like this. There's not really much to go off of. So GJ, I'll probably stay away from this week. Not for us. Euro USD, kind of on the similar side as GBP USD. We was creating higher high, lower high, higher high, lower, higher high. Come back down now. We're either looking to retest this level, which it has already done. Could potentially break. Come back down to retest some of these levels as well, but this obviously just Monday. It was yesterday, so that's why we got a bearish candle here. We could see a pull up on this candle to the upside and fill in obviously this wick just here potentially. It is only the start of the week, so that is why we're seeing red at the moment. Obviously, it was going down for today, but that is a level that we can have as a point of interest. Is just here, for example, and we are in that level right now. So drop down to the daily time frame. As you can see, rejected off it once, come back up, hit the same level again. I was in a trade last week and we did get stopped out. It was somewhere around here. I think it was off of this bullish engulfing candlestick of this one. We got in just here. It did go up. It obviously didn't hit TP. Come back down, stopped us out from the trade we was in. But not to worry. It's looking obviously like it's retesting the same level again. Tomorrow we'll see what the next candlestick is saying on the daily time frame. Right now we are still bullish on both. So weekly. Week is up, daily up. The reason I say we're still up on the daily is this is the daily time frame. We haven't actually broken any daily level at the moment, which is this is probably the last daily level we got here. Up, say down here, up, here, up. Let's just come down to here. So we've got something like this going on in a minute. If I can drag the wrong one. I can drag that up, it's still here. As you can see, if we do break this level here and come anywhere down, then it has switched to a downtrend. So what we do obviously is just mark this zone out here in red. If we do get a closure fully underneath that zone, then the daily has flipped bearish, so we'll have to wait to see what happens with that as well. So for this, I'm just going to put an alert just to see tomorrow or tonight. We might be able to wake up in the morning and see that it has actually broken that level. If it has, then maybe we can look for sells. Probably look for sells to this level as well. But like I say, this is still in an uptrend, so it's not something I want to counter trend against. On the 4 hourly, we will probably be in a downtrend since we did break that level. Up, down, up, yep. Apologies guys, so you can see here obviously create a high, we've just done this here as well, which is kind of head and shoulders, and then we've broken the pattern here. So what we could potentially see on a 4 hourly time frame is it actually come back up and retest this level here, which is something else you will have to look out for, because if it does come back up and retest, you can see it was used as resistance here and support here as well. So that could be a level where it could very easily on the 4 hourly time frame come up, retest, and then break for it to continue to go down. So just extra stuff you need to look out for there. Hourly time frame obviously on a downtrend as well. Let me see if it was actually fully in a downtrend on this. Yeah, so we broke this level here, so we're in a downtrend in a minute. Fully broke either way, broke this one here, broke this one, so 4 hourly is in a downtrend. Be messing up. 4 hour down, hourly will also be down as well if that's the case. Let me just make sure the hourly is down as well. Yeah, hourly is also in a downtrend. As you can see, nice head and shoulders on the hourly time frame as well. Could potentially see it going further down, but let's have a look. These are the technicals, and then we've got, this will be probably the last market I'll go over. I'll go over these ones in my own time, spare you lot watching a 50-minute video. I'm not too sure how long we've gone over already. But in terms of Swiss franc US dollar, there isn't really a lot going on here. There's not really a lot going on here in terms of that one. We are kind of consolidating here at the moment as well on USD CAD. Have a look at British pound Swiss. Still nothing amazing going on at the moment. We're in a downtrend at the moment on this one here because we just broke level as well. AUD CAD. There's not a whole bunch going on at the moment. This pair, GJ potentially, nothing really. Euro USD. Realistically, these three are the only ones we've got something on that we can see this week. I wouldn't really class GJ as something, but these two, definitely GBP USD and Euro USD, we could see either a sell-off or we could see it retrace from here and continue making its way up and potentially touch these levels here. Look to touch these levels here, which would be quite a nice RR. Maybe something like that underneath, risk to reward on a weekly time frame as well. So in terms of that, that's always. So before my camera cut out, I don't know where I got to, but at the end of the day, you saw what I was doing on the charts, so you know how I analyze the charts for myself. That's just Euro, GBP, USD, GBP, JPY, and Euro USD. What I'll do is obviously keep updated on price action, keep updated on price movement throughout the week. We've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. What I'll usually do is just have a look and see if there is any news events as well going on at the moment. On here we can see that news, obviously we've got Tuesday, a little bit of news on Tuesday. Client count change, nothing crazy. Wednesday a little bit of news as well. Thursday will probably be a bit more of an impacted day for the euro, which is good for us. Going over the chart. Also USD as well, and then Friday obviously nothing. So yeah, in terms of the breakdown of the charts, that's how I break down my charts. What I'll do is just keep you guys updated. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.